Do you find yourself constantly battling negativity in your mind? What if the key to overcoming it was simply not allowing the enemy a seat at your table? In Don't Give the Enemy a Seat at Your Table, Louie Giglio shares powerful insights on how to protect your peace and keep your mind free from harmful thoughts. Watch this video to learn how to reclaim control over your mind. Comprehensive summary of Don't Give the Enemy a Seat at Your Table by Louie Giglio. Book. Overview. In Don't Give the Enemy a Seat at Your Table, Louie Giglio presents a thought-provoking and deeply spiritual approach to mental and emotional health. The central theme of the book revolves around the idea that our minds are constantly under attack by negative influences, whether it's through self-doubt, fear, anxiety, or the voices of negativity that we allow to take residence in our thoughts. Giglio emphasizes that we have the power and authority to either allow these harmful forces to control us or to take charge and kick them out. He uses the metaphor of a table to describe how we allow negativity and destructive thoughts to have a seat in our minds. By refusing to let them sit at our table, we can reclaim control of our lives, restore our peace, and walk in the victory and freedom that we are meant to live in. 1. The table metaphor. The book begins with the powerful metaphor of a table. Giglio explains that our minds are like a table, and we are the ones who choose who gets to sit at it. The enemy, representing negative thoughts, lies, fears, and doubts, often tries to take a seat at our table, but we have the authority to refuse it. This powerful image helps us visualize our ability to protect our peace by controlling what and who we allow to influence our thoughts. 2. The enemy strategy. Giglio outlines the ways in which the enemy works to disrupt our peace and mental well-being. These strategies include lies. The enemy often feeds us lies about who we are, what we are capable of, and what our future holds. Fear. Fear is one of the most common tools used to paralyze us, keeping us from pursuing our dreams and living our fullest life. Comparison. The enemy often tries to make us compare ourselves to others, which leads to feelings of inadequacy and envy. Understanding these strategies allows us to recognize when the enemy is trying to influence us and gives us the tools to resist. 3. Taking authority over your mind. One of the core messages of the book is the power we have to take authority over our thoughts. Giglio urges readers to recognize that we are not helpless victims of our thoughts. Instead, we have been given the power to choose which thoughts to entertain and which to reject. By taking authority over our minds, we can silence the enemy's voice and make room for peace, clarity, and joy. 4. Guarding your mind. Giglio emphasizes the importance of guarding our minds against negative influences. This includes being intentional about the content we consume, the people we surround ourselves with, and the conversations we engage in. By protecting our mental space, we can reduce the impact of negative thoughts and maintain a healthy mindset. 5. Replacing lies with truth. One of the most important aspects of protecting your peace is replacing the lies of the enemy with the truth of who you are. Giglio encourages readers to meditate on the truth of God's Word and to speak life into their situations. By focusing on the truth, we can dismantle the lies that the enemy tries to plant in our minds. 6. The power of prayer and trusting God. Prayer is a central theme in this book. Giglio stresses that prayer is not just about asking God for help, but also about aligning our hearts and minds with His truth. Trusting God to fight the battles for us is a powerful way to release the burden of negative thinking and allow His peace to reign in our hearts. 7. Walking in victory. Giglio concludes the book by reminding us that we are not meant to live in defeat. We are meant to walk in victory with confidence, peace, and purpose. When we stop giving the enemy a seat at our table, we step into the fullness of life that God has promised us. We begin to live with clarity, strength, and peace, no longer burdened by fear or negativity. Examples and practical applications. Example of overcoming fear. Giglio shares a story of someone who constantly feared failure and rejection. By recognizing the enemy's attempts to keep them stuck in fear and choosing to step out in faith, they were able to break free and achieve success. Example of replacing lies with truth. Giglio provides a powerful example of someone who struggled with feelings of inadequacy. By replacing the enemy's lies with the truth of their worth and value in God's eyes, they were able to step into their true potential. Now that you know how to stop letting the enemy sit at your table, it's time to put this into practice. Start by identifying the negative thoughts and influences that have been taking a seat in your mind, and take authority over them. Let go of fear, doubt, and lies, and replace them with truth and confidence. You are in control. Don't let the enemy win. Click the link in the description to learn more about how to reclaim your peace and start living the victorious life you were meant for.